Just 2 days before President Obama arrived in Havana, the Cuban government was greeting another regional leader. Venezuela's Nicolás Maduro made a hastily scheduled visit. Cuba, it seems, was trying to signal that it won't forget Venezuela as it draws closer to the United States, though some commentators likened the medal Raúl Castro awarded President Maduro to a consolation prize. There's no doubt things have changed since those heady days of the mid-2000s when oil prices were sky high and Venezuela's Hugo Chavez forged what he said would be an unbreakable union with Fidel Castro. Venezuela provided Cuba with millions of barrels of oil. Cuba provided Venezuela with doctors. Their common enemy was the United States, or as both leaders put it, the empire to the north. Now a slump in oil prices and mismanagement has left Venezuela's economy in crisis and its government unpopular. President Maduro, Chavez's successor, in part blames the United States, which he says is working to destabilize Venezuela. But that's an argument which is slightly harder to make when his ally, Raúl Castro, is busy complimenting President Obama. In this Caracas restaurant on Sunday, we detected a bittersweet mood as staff and customers watched events unfold in Havana.
Hopefully the president of Venezuela can have the same relations that the president of Cuba now has. The Cuban people and the government of Cuba are beginning a new relationship with the president of the United States, and meanwhile our president is in a dispute with the U.S. president.
I think it's good. I think Venezuela should do the same and have better relations. We are part of the American continent. We need to see each other as brothers.
Nikmer Evans is a leftist commentator in Caracas. He doesn't begrudge Cuba warming to the United States. It's just realpolitik, he says.
In
politics, love isn't forever, and neither is hate. And this applies to international relations too. Many people say there aren't allies without common interests. In this way, I think the government of Cuba is doing its best for its people by getting closer to the U.S.
For years, U.S. attempts to isolate Cuba economically and politically have been a rallying call for leftist governments in this region. But as that policy evolves, many of those same countries may have to adapt their policies too. Stephen Gibbs, CCTV, Caracas.